Savvy found me, and thank goodness that it did. It definitely was an answer to my prayers because I was in a place where truly I didn't see a way out. I was an online boutique owner. I was actually looking for a home-based business. I came from the corporate world. I worked in corporate for 18 years, and I was tired and I wanted to be home. So opening up an online boutique wasn't what I expected. I saw the part where I got to wear the clothes and all of the beautiful parts. But basically, long story short, $50,000 of inventory shows up at my door. $50,000 of inventory winds up in my basement. My basement becomes a warehouse. And now I've got to learn how to market these clothes. So all of the marketing was up to me, all of the photography, all of the costs that were involved with shipping, returns, customer service, and the list goes on and on. So after putting anywhere from 8 to 10 hours a day in this business, by the end of the year, I was minus $6,000, minus $6,000. And truly, I was at a place in my life where I was ready to close those doors, but I wasn't looking for this because it didn't exist. It didn't exist in my mind. Nothing like this existed. When Savvy was open to me, and I had the opportunity to sit just where you're sitting right now, and I saw that I got to do the fun parts where I still had that idea that I truly wanted, and all I had to do was wear the clothes and then share with others. My e-commerce website was built for me. The app was already in place. They housed the inventory for me. They did all the shipping and also covered all the cost of shipping. I didn't have to handle returns or customer service. I didn't have to do all of the parts that I was spending so many hours doing in my online boutique. I got to wear, I got to share, and I made money doing it. And to me, of course, that concept alone was all I needed to hear, and immediately closed my doors of my online boutique. Best thing that I ever did. Jumped all into Savvy. And it's been such a blessing. Not a network marketer. And what I loved about this is the simplicity of it. It's clothes. It's an instant impact product. We women naturally speak the language of fashion, right? We walk up to random strangers and we say, where did you get that sweater? Oh my gosh, where did you get those shoes? Oh, those leggings, right? And we do this constantly. And we share. Well, I got it here, I got it there, I got it at, wherever you got it. And you've been recommending people shop at all these other brands. And today they now get to shop with you. They get to shop with your brand. And that is what I loved the most about this, is the simplicity. And that's why I've been able to be so successful here with Savvy, because I get to do what I'm doing already. I don't have to learn anything new. And it's truly is a no-brainer. That's it. That's all I have. Do you want me to keep talking, Tom? You gave me 3 minutes. I think
you nailed it. You nailed it. That was perfect. I'm so glad that you started and kicked this thing off. And congratulations on your success and your amazing team. Can't wait to see you in Cabo with your family.
I'm so excited.
All right, we're going to move on because I want you to hear from a woman who has some success in this industry before. She took the biggest risk ever because she had a very significant six-figure income. First off, let me just make sure she's here. Amy, are you there? Let me just make sure I bring you up here real quick.
I'm here.
All right, let me see where you at. Let me see. Where did I pull you up at here? Where are you? Hang on, let me find you here.
You not find me?
I will find you, I promise.
I'm here.
It's so weird. Hang on. Where is it? Okay, there you are. Okay, there we go.
Hey.
Add spotlight. There we go. And let me hope I don't lose you, Christy. Oh boy, there we go. All right, so I want to bring up this amazing person here, Amy White from Arkansas. Amy has had, like I said, a multiple six-figure income. She's been a leader of leaders. So she comes from a very different perspective. And the perspective that she comes in is she pretty much knows what she wants and she knows where she can go. And I'm gonna share with you why in the world would she sell her position with her other company, transition to a brand new startup company. Amy White, why in the heck did you do it? And how did and by the way, just so y'all know, she's doing millions a month in sales within a few short months. So Amy White, share with us why Savvy, why now to all those new people that are taking a look at Savvy for the first time.
Well, I just want y'all to know that the reason I'm here is because of my team. Half of these girls that are speaking tonight are on my team. And so I literally pinch myself all the time. I tell my leaders that all the time. I'm like, I literally am so thankful for them. It's like I'm living in a dream world. I mean, half of these girls that are speaking tonight, you know, it's kind of like when you're building a business and you're always like, if I can just find someone like me, if I can just find someone like me. And I feel like my entire team is someone like me. And so I'm so thankful. I cannot love on them and thank them enough for what they are doing, because I have a lot of someone's like me. So I have been in the industry for 9 years. I'm a mom to 5 kids. And I started 9 years ago because we were broke. Like, I'm going to speak to the mamas of the world. My oldest was 9. I had a 9, 8, 7, 5, and 2-year-old. And so when someone was like, oh, I'm too busy, I'm like, let me tell you, busy. So I look for busy people. Busy people get it done, and they have a network. They are going and doing. And this is all about relationships. It's all about being busy, going to the gym, going to Bible study, going to church, going to Valentine's Day parties at school, and you just growing your business. And so don't use that as an excuse. It's a positive. It's not a negative. And so about a year ago, last August, or really last summer, I just started feeling something in my heart. I don't know why. I do kind of know why, but I just started feeling it. And I didn't really know where it was going to land. I looked into real estate. I've looked into so many other things. And then I was approached by a random stranger on Instagram, Lisa Van Horn, who is Kim Challen's best friend. I did not know Lisa. And she reached out to me, y'all. And this is the thing, it was timing. So if I can tell you anything, it's all about timing and what's going on in your life. I was looking. Yes, I've been very successful in another business, but when I heard that it was athleisure, when I heard it was pre-launch, I was like, oh my goodness, I saw the potential in that. When I joined network marketing 9 years ago, I didn't know what I was looking for. I didn't know what to look for. But because I've been in the industry, I knew the power of pre-launch. And then when I saw it was athleisure, which is, I knew what we all wear. And this was before we had a pandemic. So once we were having this pandemic, when we were all locked at home, Savvy in March and April and May, we were literally like skyrocketing, growing, because we did this all day long by Zooming and talking and seeing, kind of talking to other people that needed, because they were staying at home, because they were having to be home with their babies, because they were having to be at remote learning, or, people had lost their jobs. And so we were growing as the whole world was kind of crumbling or just kind of at a standstill. And so when I said yes for so many things. And it's been a really tough year for me. It's probably been one of my hardest years for me, to be honest and to be transparent. A lot of people don't know my story, but it's been a tough year for me. But it's been so neat to see how the Lord, through my tough year, has literally grown my business. And it's because of the people, of the leaders, of the people that have come in. We are nothing by ourselves, but we're everything when we're together. And team culture is huge. And we have an amazing culture in our team. I literally feel like if I don't show up, like my team is going to pass me by. That's how amazing they are. And so I just want y'all to know that, like, if you're a mom and you're busy, or you're kind of like half in, half out, not knowing what you should do, why not? Like, it's clothing. And this is the thing. You don't have any ingredients to learn. It's clothes. And we're going to go really fast global because it's clothes. We're not having to learn and talk ingredients. And when I go to a baseball game or a football game, or if I take a picture with my family and people, the outward appearance is what people notice, right? So people aren't going to come up to me and be like, hey, what toner did you use today? What kind of eye cream did you use last night? No, they're going to be like, where did you get those shoes? And how did you get those leggings? And I want to order them now. And women buy, and they buy weekly.
Yep.
I have never seen anything like it. Customers, business partners, friends, family, and they're showing up and they want to buy. They want to look cute. They want to feel cute. And it's just how we are. And there is the consumables of athleisure and clothing, and we ain't stopping there. We are going to morph into men's and lounge and house shoes. I don't even know what we're going to do. I mean, dog clothes. I don't know, body care. I don't know. We're going to go into so much more. It's going to be a lifestyle company. It's not going to be just where we sit right now. So being a pre-launch, being first is so huge to get going in this business. So don't use the excuse you're busy. Join now. Go talk to the person you've been talking to, because you will be so, so glad you did.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Amy. That was awesome. All right, we are going to move right along because we're going to bring up the highest ranking leader with my wife and Courtney are the highest ranking leaders in the entire company right now. Oops, hang on, dang, I got the wrong spotlight going. Give me a second. Courtney, where'd you go? Holy cow. Give me a second here. I will fix this next week. There we go, Courtney. Spotlight, there we go. All right, wait, no, that's not Courtney. Courtney, where are you at? Say hi. Is Courtney here? Courtney, unmute real quick. Maybe she's not. I know she said she was hit or miss if she can make it.
She was here. She's here.
Courtney, unmute real quick.
Okay, I got kicked off. Sorry,
Oh,
I had to kick all my kids off.
That's okay. All right, hang on. Let me find you here real quick. Courtney, we're super excited you're here. I was just sharing. Courtney is one of the highest ranking leaders in the entire company. I just saw your smiling face. There you are. Hang on one sec.
If you can see me, I'm like bright red now because as you were saying my name, like the whole thing was just freezing at home, and the kid, I was like, get off every electronic.
All right, we got about 2 minutes, Courtney. We got to fly. We got a lot of people coming up real quick. Can you share with us really quickly how, I mean, just talk about what you've done in the past really quickly, because I know you've never had this kind of success before. Now you're doing one of the high multi-millions of sales on a monthly basis. It's crazy. And I know, of course, as part of your team, but talk to the new person right now and talk about culture and talk about what makes us different than the thousands of other companies that they can choose to spend their time and energy with. Can you do that real quick?
Sure. I'll be real quick. So you guys, I joined this, and I honestly, it was part of my life. I am a minivan mom of 3, and my husband is a soccer.
Oh, sorry. There we go.
I was muted so fast. So I am a minivan mom of 3. My husband's a soccer director. He's not around right now. The 3 are on electronics, which is why everything just shut down. But I jumped in, you guys, because this is what I wear all the time. And to me, it made sense. I, in the past, have been a financial advisor. I have done customer service. I've done all these different things. And it made sense to me. I get dressed every day. Why not monetize something that I'm doing every day? But y'all, I am not an influencer. I did not come from anywhere big. I did not come with any following. I didn't come with much else. I mean, this is me, no makeup, hot mess. We like are all over the place. And I just jumped in. I said yes, and I immediately saw the culture and the community to be huge. I saw that our corporate team listens to us, that we have a voice, and that this is a company about empowering people. And to me, my biggest, if you know me well, my biggest love language, like all I want to do is I want to give more. I want to help other people. I want to give more. I want to empower people. And I want people to understand their true purpose and their true meaning, and how big that is, and how much bigger it is than what you think it is right now. And I promise you, you're not thinking big enough. So in this company, it truly, I had no idea what it was going to be. And we now have a team of almost 8,000 people, which is insane, but I couldn't do it without the community and the culture that we have. What you're looking at right now, the leadership, sidelines, everybody comes together, because I truly think that we all rise together. And that has been the culture. It's gratitude, it's positivity, and it's giving back. And that if you're not a part of like Savvy Community or the pages, and you're not seeing everybody shouting each other out and having each other's backs, to me, it's so much more than the clothing. I mean, I shopped at Sam's Club and Old Navy, y'all. So I'm like the least fashionable person ever over here. But Savvy has stepped up my game big time. I now get complimented every time I go to the playground with my kids. So for me, it's really the culture and the community, and the fact that we're doing something bigger than the clothing, bigger than the leggings, bigger than anything else. And we are giving people the power to truly come into themselves and see what's possible when you get around this kind of energy and this kind of excitement. 2 minutes?
Yeah, that was perfect. You're amazing. Thank you so much, Courtney. Congratulations on your crazy success. Yes, I just love that minivan mama. And I know you're a giver. It's like, it's crazy. It's like, oh, it's just amazing what you've been doing and how much your team loves you. And just thank you so much. Congratulations, Courtney. All right,
Thank
let's go on. Christina Watts, can you say hi real quick? Christina Watts, I saw you.
Hey guys, this is hot mess over here.
Hang on, let me get you here. I'm going to add your place. There we go. Christina Watts, you broke the record of one of the highest ranks in the entire company in less than what, 30 some days or something crazy like that, or 40.
Yeah, wild, like 7 weeks. It was crazy.
Tell everybody really quickly, you have about 3 minutes or so, why Savvy and why now?
Guys, why Savvy? Why now? I want to speak really quickly to the people who are exhausted and who feel like there's no way to recover from financial loss, who are stressed out, who are really, maybe you've been in the industry and you are defeated. That's who I want to talk to right now, because I've been in this industry and I have been at a place of defeat and just not feeling like I could make anything work. No matter how hard I tried, I swore I would never jump into this industry again, even though I love this industry, right? But why Savvy? Why now? I needed an opportunity to provide. I needed an opportunity where my effort was matched with the reward. And here it is so much bigger than that, you guys. Tom said something earlier about boss level income. And I want to share with you guys that boss level income is possible. And I was coming from a place where I never thought I would see that kind of income ever. We were to the point of considering bankruptcy. There was $6 in our bank account before our first Savvy paycheck, because the system is so smart and so duplicatable, and people love the clothes and they're buying and they're buying and they're buying. It's the residual income, it's the retail profit, and it is enough to change your life. So I want to challenge you to take the chance. If you're like me and you feel like there's no way out, maybe this industry isn't for me, girl, no, that is a lie. And this industry can be for you. And it is here to support you and help you. We are all here to support you and to help you. And that boss level income, whether you want to sell a little bit and have a few $100s or boss level income, this, I've never seen anything like this, where so many on my team are duplicating and winning and earning and just flourishing right now. So I just want to encourage you, look at it, look at the compensation plan, look at how smart it is, look at the rank advancement bonuses. I literally never thought it would be possible. And the things that our family is able to do now blows my mind. And the best part of all is seeing that duplicating and seeing others on the team winning. That is the very best part of all, seeing them bring home paychecks that change their lives as well. So I want to encourage you to jump in with both feet and see what happens, whether it is, like I said, something that you're doing on the side for the community, what all these women have touched on, or it's something to create an empire. Savvy has the organization, the compensation plan, and everything to support those dreams.
Boom. That was amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We have one more amazing woman that I want you to hear from. So right now, I want you guys to understand something. How do you do this business? Can you imagine you refer people to our fashion show every Friday? It's like Black Friday every Friday. People buy like crazy. It is, people talk about, well, is it consumable? We have people are spending more here than I've seen in any nutrition, any skincare, any wellness company that Kim and I have done for 25 years. When it comes to the education part of it, I want you guys to understand something. People say, why is this duplicating more than wellness, skincare, CBD, financial education? Why? Because you don't have to convert someone's thinking. Meaning you don't have to get them to be sold on why this skincare is better than that one. You don't have to convince them on why this soap that they've been using for 30 years of their life is better than this one. You don't have to switch their essential oils. You don't have to create a new concept. They just literally understand that it's clothes and they like the clothes and it's just as high quality as anything out there, and it's the same or better price than anything out there. So that's why it's working so much. And that's why we got to 4 million in sales with all these amazing women that you're seeing tonight. And again, a few smart men. And remember, all you have to do is, a lot of those customers are going to want to learn about the business. They want to be a part of this movement. The fastest way to create wealth that I've ever seen, number one, is when you're ahead of a movement. We're ahead of a movement. We're ahead of a trend, and we're in pre-launch. Pre-launch means big opportunity. Pre-launch means that you get to be in the beginning of the beginning. And I want to tell you guys up front, Pre-launch doesn't mean perfect. If you're looking for perfection, this isn't the company. I'm just telling you right now. But if you're looking for the strongest group of people with great culture and income like I've never seen in my entire life, and a new concept that's not any competition like we've ever seen, you're in the right place right now. And then I'm going to tell you, the second wave of wealth is when we go international, and we haven't even gone international. It's US based only, and it is rocking. So I'm going to tell you right now, you already know, I mean, based on what you've heard, maybe you're looking for a change. Maybe you're just looking for a way to earn some extra income, or like we talked about, that boss-like income. It is very possible with all this incredible compensation in our systems. So I'm going to bring up someone right now that is a leader of leaders as well, a trainer, someone who is breaking records within this company. And she's becoming a personal friend, like so many of these leaders that you've heard of Kim and I. And there's no one better that I wanted to have just share how you can partner with us, how you can partner with us on this amazing journey. So Natalie, where are you at? Natalie,
I am here.
You are great. Okay.
Hola.
Show these amazing people how to get started in this journey with all of us.
Yeah, so I'm excited. So first of all, my name is Natalie, and I'll just share real quickly my short story, and then I'll share with you how you can get started with us tonight. Because we have some super exciting things to share with you on how you can get started tonight, because we just changed up some things and I'm really excited about it. But first, so I have actually been in this channel 7.5 years ago. I jumped into my first direct sell business. I hit top leadership in 2 years. And so I wasn't really looking for something. I was successful. I was making my residual 6 figures a year. My husband went to Harvard Business School and was able to replace his income. And we were living great. And I always tell people, pre-launch finds you, you don't find it. And when I heard the words pre-launch, when I heard ground floor, in my former direct sell business, I wasn't a part of ground floor. I wasn't a part of a pre-launch business. I joined a few years after that. So when I met those leaders, we went on all these leadership trips, and the ones that were a part of pre-launch in my direct sell business, they would share about those days, and they would share how it was crazy, but they shared how now it's paying off. And how it's paying off is they were all making multiple 6 figures a month, not a year, a month. And so for me, I knew ground floor pre-launch from my direct sell business, as well as my husband to Harvard Business School, his business background. He's like, you join when you can be the first, because you can pioneer that brand. My husband, fresh out of Harvard Business School, he joined a startup. Why? Because he knows the power of being first. So when I heard the words ground floor and pre-launch, when I heard this is a brand new athletic leisure brand, it's like what I live in. I'm a health and fitness coach. I'm a bikini competition competitor. At first I will tell you this, I'm going to speak to the ones, this wasn't spoken up to yet. I'm going to speak to the ones that are like, but it's not Lulu. Yeah, well, girl, you be tossing the Lulus out, because I'm telling you, I told my girlfriend, I said, these got to be like the shiz, because I love Aloe, Lorna Jane. I model for them. I get them for discounts. So it's got to be really good. So when I put on the clothes, now I signed up people before I put on the clothes because I believed in the opportunity, but I got even more excited because when I put on the clothes, I was like, wow, these are even better than Lulu's. These truly are quality clothes. So the first 3 things I'll just share with you just to kind of recap. Ground floor pre-launch, you got to have timing. This business is all about timing. Number 2 is you've got to have people at the top, corporate, your headquarters, like those people there, they need to know what the heck they're doing. And what they need to know is this channel, and ours do. Both of our founders come from direct sale. That's so important because they know how to pioneer this brand into a global giant. And then next is you need a simple system to duplicate. If you have this amazing opportunity, but you don't know how to work it, then it's just going to sit there. And so that's why I want to share with you on how you get started and why I said yes. Is when I heard simple system, ground floor, quality clothes, company that knows where they're going, what they're doing, 2 things came through my mind. I'm going to save lives and I'm going to change lives. Number 1, 4 years ago, my why is I went to Africa 4 years ago, and God immediately broke my heart to build clean water wells. And I have been on a mission ever since for the last 4 years to build clean water wells. I've already built 4. They cost $50,000 each. So when I heard pre-launch ground floor, immediately I went back to those days of, oh, my friends in my former business are making 6 figures a month. That's wells. That's a lot of wells that can be built. So I knew I had to say yes. Number 2 is coming from my former business. I was successful, but a lot of other people in my former business were not. And it was because it wasn't closed. It wasn't easy to share. And it got really saturated because we didn't go global. And so when I heard about this and I heard Simple System, I heard Ground Floor pre-launch, that meant we're all starting on the launch pad of this rocket ship together, which means every single person has a shot to be successful. So I immediately knew the wells are going to save lives and this opportunity is going to change lives, because if people see and seize this opportunity, it is truly going to change their life. And so here's how you get started. We have 3 ways to get started. I'm going to start. I love that we just came out with this whole new process of good, better, best. And I love that because it's super simple. We need simplicity, right? I'm a mama of 2 little boys. I'm a health and fitness coach, right? So we have all these things going on. So we need simple. So I'm going to start with the best, because I think when you hear good, better, best, when you come in to something like this and you're looking at this as a business opportunity, then you want to come into it going, do I want the best opportunity? Do I want a good opportunity? I want a good or a better opportunity, right? You want to come in with the best. I'm gonna start with the best. The best is the one that I joined on. It's the one that you want to be duplicated here on out. And that's the $9.99. $9.99 gets you $1,100 in shopping credit. I want to pause real quick. What I love about that is we're not an inventory-based business. And we're also not a business kit business where you get all these clothes and you're like, well, I don't really like it. No, we're like, hey, you join and then you shop. Y'all, did you hear that? You join and then you're paid to shop. So every Friday we have a drop of all fresh new clothes that you immediately get to take that credit and start shopping. Like, hello. So you get a tax write-off, you get paid to go shopping, you get to wear the cute clothes, and then you get paid for it. Like, this is a no-brainer. So $1,100 gets you that credit. You also get some swag. You also get some share codes that our company emails you so that you can immediately start sharing with friends. And say you have friends that have zero interest in the opportunity, but they definitely want some clothes. You can immediately give them a $25 off share code, which is awesome. Next is $4.99. That is a better, it's not best, it's better. I'm starting with the best, and then we have like the middle one, which is $4.99. The $4.99 gets you $500 in shopping credit. And it also gets you some swag. It also gets you 8 share codes. So not quite as much shopping credit and not quite as many share codes. And then next is our $250, and the $250 gets you, I don't even really talk about it because my team, if you're on my team, you're not even allowed to join on this because it's just stupid. If you're looking at it as a business building opportunity. So I don't even know how much the credit is. I think it's $150 in credit. And if I'm wrong, just put it in the chat if I'm wrong. But I believe it's $150 in credit, and you get a little bit of share codes, and you get 2 share codes, and you get a little bit of swag. So I want to go back to the best, and I want to go back to your belief, and I'll close it out. Well, I'll get back to Tom because I'm treating this like it's my Zoom. So on the $9.99, I want to share this really quickly with you. For those of you that are looking at it like this, you're joining as a business, and maybe you're hearing $9.99 and you're like, that's a lot of money. In my opinion, it's not. And here's, I want to share with you why. When it comes to building a business and you're looking at this as a business opportunity, my husband is in a startup. He has had to go out and get investors for over $50 million to get his business started. Okay. So you get a business for $1,000. You get to take that credit and you get to go shopping for $1,100. And now you have a global business that the sky's the limit. There is no glass ceiling it's like literally whatever you want to make it, you can make it. And all of it is on you. You don't have to get employees. You don't have to have managers. You don't have to any of that, right? It's all on you. So your effort is matched when you put in the work and whatever you want it to do. And I want to pause here on this because this is really, really important. You have to have a why. WHY. Your why is what helps you. This is a beautiful vehicle and it is amazing opportunity, but it is going to sit in the garage if you do not have a why that is going to fulfill it. Now, you don't have to have a why like mine to build 100 clean water wells. That's mine. But maybe yours is to pay off credit card debt. Maybe yours, I've had girls, I'll share this really quickly with you. I had a girlfriend of mine, she was like, Natalie, I want to go to the grocery store and I don't want to buy off-brand Cheerios. I want to buy the box with the B on it. I'm like, get it, girl. if that's where you have to start with your dream and your vision of what you want, start there. And she's like, I know it sounds stupid. I'm like, it doesn't sound stupid. It's your why. And if you are tired of going to the grocery store and buying off-brand, you want to buy the freaking Cheerios with the B on the box, get it, right? And then it begins to grow. In my first business, my goal was, in my former direct sell business, my goal in 2 years was to replace my husband's Harvard MBA income. I did that, but it grew. So then once I achieved that, that became my bookmark. And then I'm like, well, dang, if Natalie Flowers can do that, she can build 100 clean water wells, right? You build your belief. So if you have to start with not getting off-brand Cheerios and getting the one with the B on the box, start there. And then go to the get out of debt, and then go to replacing your income so that you can be home with your children, and then go from there to who knows, right? But you got to start, and it starts with your belief in yourself. Savvy is amazing, and it's going to go, but it's going to be on you to believe in yourself to get it to go. Okay. That is like the most important. Is so many people will be like, but savvy. Yes, it's amazing, but your why is the fuel to the tank of savvy that's going to get this thing to go. And that belief is on you. And once you get there, you're halfway there. So when you join in the $9.99, when someone joins you, I want to share this because this is really important, is you actually can start to duplicate that. So when someone joins you on the $9.99, you get commission plus a $200 cash bonus. So if you join tonight on the $9.99 and you've got 5 friends that you can think of right now that could really use this opportunity, that could believe in it, that see it as a business and join you on the $9.99, in a month we get paid, right? We get paid every month. So if just 5 people joined you on the $9.99, $200 a person for cash bonuses, that's $1,000 just in cash bonuses. And you just made back your initial investment. And now you're in the green. That's it. We had Christina Watts on here. She said, she was almost going to be, having to do bankruptcy. She joined on the $9.99. Why? Because she looked at it as a business, and she knew that she needed to join the top kit because she looked at it as a business building opportunity. So I encourage you tonight, 2 things. Is 1, jump in so that you can start shopping tomorrow's drop. But I want to encourage you to do this. Circle back to the person that invited you and do these 2 things. 1, share your why. I am doing savvy because of this. Maybe it's to not get off-brand Cheerios at the store. Maybe it's to get out of debt. Whatever it is, you share your why. And then you ask your friend why she joined Savvy. Why did you join Savvy? Yeah, the athletic clothes, ground floor, pre-launch, all those things. But why did you join? What's your why that you're putting in this Savvy card to get this thing to go? Because here's what happens. Now you 2 are interlocked and you're going like this. I'm cheering for you and you're cheering for me, and we're going to the top and we're achieving our dreams together.